Shakur Stevenson is being accused of taking steroids leading up to his big fight with Oscar Valdez on April the 30th. Wait till y'all hear this. But before we get into this next video, y'all make sure that y'all hit my like button. Hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit the like button. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already a sub to the channel.
You are really dumb, for real.
What's up with it, everybody? Y'all make sure that y'all hit my like button before you do anything. So we finally getting the smoke that we've been asking for a long time. And Shakur Stevenson is finally getting the fight that he been chasing for a long time himself. Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez for the unified WBO and WBC Super Featherweight Championships of the world. Now, Oscar Valdez, who is 30-0 with 23 KOs, and we got Shakur Stevenson, who is 17-0 with 9 KOs. This a fight I've been waiting for a long time. And we know that Shakur Stevenson, he been chasing Oscar Valdez ever since they was at 126 pounds. Matter of fact, Shakur Stevenson was Oscar Valdez's mandatory at 126, but Oscar Valdez, he didn't want that smoke. He chose to move up to 130 to avoid Shakur Stevenson. So Shakur Stevenson said, all right, bet. I'm going to 130 and I'm going right behind you and I'm going to get that fight one way or another. Now, Oscar Valdez, he beat Miguel Berchelt for the WBC title, and that was an amazing win by Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez was a huge underdog. Nobody gave him a chance to win that fight, and he came and showed up and showed out and stopped Miguel Berchelt. And then his next fight, right, to defend his title, his newly crowned WBC title that he won, he went on to face Robinson Conceição. Now, before that fight, we all know that Oscar Valdez tested positive for a banned substance. He tested positive for PEDs. Now, Oscar Valdez, he made an excuse and said, oh, he had no idea it was some tea that he drank. Well, Oscar Valdez, instead of being suspended, Oscar Valdez was able to continue on and go and fight Robinson Conceição in a fight that many people felt like Oscar Valdez lost that fight, but he got a hometown decision. He was able to defend his title. He was able to win with a controversial decision and able to fight after testing positive on PEDs. But we all know what happened in that situation, so I ain't gonna go over that whole situation that happened. Now, about a month after that, Shakur Stevenson won his first super featherweight title against Jamel Herring in a dominating performance when he stopped Jamel Herring, and nobody thought that Shakur Stevenson was going to stop Jamel Herring. Now, Shakur Stevenson was a favorite in that fight, but nobody had never seen Jamel Herring get beat up and stopped like that, so that was unexpected. Now, Shakur Stevenson immediately started calling out Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez did not want no smoke with Shakur Stevenson. Matter of fact, Oscar Valdez started talking about fighting Navarrete. So everybody thought that Oscar Valdez and Emmanuel Navarrete was going to be fighting next. But some events took place, and here we are. We got Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez, the fight that we've been wanting to see for some years now. Now, we all know that Oscar Valdez's fan base immediately started making a million excuses once they found out that the fight was on and popping, because they already knew he was going to lose as soon as this fight was announced. The first excuses they started making is, oh, Shakur Stevenson, he don't need to be running around the ring. I bet he won't stand in front of Oscar Valdez and bang. If he wins against Oscar Valdez, it's because he ran. It's because he ran all night. Those were the first excuses they started making, right? Now, recently, his fan base has started accusing Shakur Stevenson of taking steroids. Yeah. Y'all heard me right. They started accusing Shakur Stevenson of taking steroids. Listen to this, y'all. They're accusing Shakur Stevenson when we know that Oscar Valdez is the one that popped dirty in the past, right? Just his last fight in Oscar Valdez's camp, they whole camp did pretty much pop dirty for PEDs throughout some time in their career. But that's a whole nother story in itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post this so y'all can see it for yourself, what they accusing Shakur Stevenson of. This shit is so ridiculous, all you can do is laugh at it. Now you see this first clown right here talking about this guy Shakur Stevenson is as big as Bud and as big as Andre Ward. Now why is he fighting at 130 pounds? Oh right, it's the Victor Conte diet. Then you see this clown post all type of needles, right? Now, I'm looking at this picture right here. Shakur Stevenson ain't nowhere near as big as Andre Ward. Never been as big as Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? And now they talking about, oh, why is he even fighting at 130? They big mad, y'all. They big mad, y'all. They so scared for Oscar Valdez. They started talking about this man is bigger than Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward, and he don't even need to be fighting at 130. And then saying that he's only fighting at 130 because he's on a Victor Conte diet and he's taking steroids, right? Now, look at this next comment. Look at this clown right here. Look at this clown ass female. Talking about, but they only like to point fingers at Oscar Valdez saying he's juicing. Well, newsflash, the last time I checked, Oscar Valdez was the only one that popped dirty for juicing. Matter of fact, he said it was tea.
You are really dumb, for real.
He said it was tea. Oscar Valdez gives a whole nother meaning to the word juicing. Now it's tea. And then we got the last clown right here. He talking about Shakur walks around at 190 pounds, but fighting these little guys, imagine thinking he's actually off the juice. So, this clown is telling you that Shakur Stevenson is walking around at 190 pounds. First of all, Shakur Stevenson ain't nowhere near 190 pounds, ain't never seen 190 pounds, and don't even know what 190 pounds feel like. And he's telling you that Shakur Stevenson is off the juice. Look at this clown ass shit, y'all. I can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up, y'all. Y'all see it right here. I'm telling y'all, these radical ass Mexican fans is a trip, y'all. Like I said, I can't make this stuff up. Who would imagine that these fans now is accusing Shakur Stevenson of taking steroids just because they know Shakur Stevenson is levels and levels above Oscar Valdez, and they know that they only have a small amount of time before they champion is getting his ass beat in that ring on April the 30th, and he no longer has a belt, and Shakur Stevenson will be crowned the unified super featherweight champion of the world. The WBO strap that he already got, and he coming to take Oscar Valdez's WBC strap. You can't do nothing about it. You feel me? You can cry, you can make up lame ass fucking excuses. You could try to accuse him of taking steroids out of nowhere. You can do all you want, but at the end of the day, the fact still remains. And the new WBO and WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Shakur Stevenson. Hit my like button, sub to the channel if you ain't already subbed to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
Sizing him up, huh?
I want him to do what he just did. I just made you know I rushed. That's cool. That's cool. While we sparring and you do that, I'm just like, yeah, cool. You messing with the best. You gonna touch the basket. You ain't gonna just get off.
I'm gonna get up.
That's it.
If you coming straight in how you do, I'm getting up. I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you.
It ain't gonna work, Shakur. You ain't been in the game long enough, Shakur. See, this what we need. Come on, bro, leave, bro. Leave. Oh, shit. I'm scared. We great working with you. Never. Never.